What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze here. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me doing the 23rd of July Knighthood boss battle on global, guys. So it just reset, as you guys know, and in this video we're going to be doing the hell difficulty, the extreme, hard, and normal as well, just so you guys are able to get your 6k on hell, or your 9k on hell, and then your 6k on normal. So yeah, in this video, guys, I'm gonna be showing you the strategy here. I'm gonna be talking over the hell difficulty part, and then probably also the extreme. The hard and the normal are kind of just like, you know, you guys kind of get the gist, but it's gonna be the exact same team. So for this week, guys, the team that I actually am running is, if you guys see here, so this is the video that I already recorded. So when we go to the individual rankings here, you guys can see a lot of the nuke teams are at the top right now. This is obviously like cheated in teams, the 40ks, but the 21k is real. So you guys can see like Regulus and yeah, and then you also see Beast Tar here with the full goddess team, right? And that's exactly what we're gonna be running today, guys, because full goddess team is just your standard, you know, guild boss team. You know what I'm saying? This is the team that cooks guild boss. So we go to hell difficulty here, guys, and this is the exact comp we are going to be running with the goddess ally card set as well, if you have it. If you don't have it, then, you know, you can kind of just run whatever. But yeah, that is the set right there, guys. And then these are the missions. So clear using skills 25 times or less, clear with all heroes having more than 40% HP, remove 10 debuffs from allies using skills with the purify effect, and then to clear without anyone dying. So all these missions match the full goddess team, right? You use 25 skills or less, any team can do that. Clear with heroes having more than 40% HP. This team can definitely do that. Remove 10 debuffs from allies using skills with the purify effect, which Margaret does on her buff card, and then clear without anyone dying, which is an extra 30%, which we are able to do. So here's the gear on everybody, guys. We're pretty much slapping HP defense on the entire team. The most amount of points will be from a full HP defense set for everybody, so definitely make sure to do that. Moving into the actual fight, though, let's kind of talk about the strategy that we do in the actual fight. It's pretty straightforward, though, you know, kind of the same as last week, actually. But pretty much, guys, what you guys are going to want to do is the turn 1 here, you want to not use your Margaret buff, but you want to definitely use your Tarmiel buff. And this is also going to be kind of RNG reliant as well, this turn 1, because you don't want Margaret to get buff sealed. If Margaret gets buff sealed, then you kind of get screwed this turn, I can't lie. Because you guys will see here that you do get like a ton of debuffs after this first turn, and you also get buff sealed as well, which would be the perfect opportunity for you to cleanse the debuffs and get that one mission. So right here, I just do all my AoE skills, and we do the Tarmiel buff card. And so what that's going to do is that's going to make it so we get a little bit more extra damage on our AoE skills, and then also to the fact that we could top deck some extra cards. So we get buff disabled on Tarmiel, which is fine. And then as you guys will see here, you also buff disable Sariel too, which if you buff seals Margaret, then you kind of get screwed. But look how many debuffs we get, guys. All those ignites right there, you know, we just pretty much from this point on, we can actually cleanse them all with Margaret, and then begins to start attacking with like Tarmiel, or not Tarmiel. Yeah, well, actually with Tarmiel too. But what I decide to do here actually instead is I buff up, and I'm like, okay, we can actually push Tarmiel ultimate, because as you guys can see, I only have one AoE skill, being the Margaret AoE, and it's always better to get an ultimate to do an AoE, just because you're gonna deal more damage, right? So yeah, right there, we actually do get the mission, the remove 10 debuffs mission. So right there, I do the single target, and that's actually gonna kill the guy on the left, which is pretty good because he's the one applying the ignites, right? So there we go. Now the boss is pretty much just AoEing us, giving us the debuffs on the enemy, and also like letting Tarmiel apply the debuffs on the enemy because of his buff card is really good for points, right? So you can actually farm some extra points doing that. So very nice. But yeah, right here I just ripped the Tarmiel ultimate right here, guys, and we're not really doing anything too crazy here. Tarmiel ultimate with maximum ultimate move gauge is just gonna kill the enemy no matter what like dupe level your Tarmiel is. I think you're just gonna one-shot him, right? But yeah, and then moving into the next phase here, guys, what you want to do on this next phase, the gimmick is you have to kill both arms first, and then you can focus down the middle guy. So what we do turn 1 is we make sure that we kill the left arm at the very least. If you don't kill the left arm, then he's going to taunt up, and he's going to take way less damage than he actually needs to, right? So you want to just make sure you're killing him as quick as possible. Another thing as well, guys, is that you're trying to build up Sariel Holy Relic stacks. So as you can see there, I was using Sariel AoE when I could have just like did like Tarmiel attack and all that, right? but it's always better to build up the basic stats so that you get more points as well, right? Sariel, if you guys don't know, on his Holy Relic increases basic stats by 8% every time he does a critical hit. So you always want to just, you know, whenever you can use the Sever card with Sariel, definitely get it out there, right? And so right here, I'm like, okay, the strategy that I like to do, and you guys see the missions were all done. The strategy I did was the buff up with Tarmiel, and then we do double Sariel cards to kind of build his passive last minute, right? And I know this is not going to kill too, because Sariel is not like hitting hard because we haven't fully buffed him. And then finally we finish it off with Light Elizabeth, and that's going to be the fight right there, guys, for the Hell difficulty with a score of 14,200. Very, very good score. So that's a score that, like, you know, if you get that score, guys, you're chilling. And the thing is, it's so easy with Goddess team to actually do this on Akumu, just because of how, like, the way the fight is structured, right? That's just the way it is. So yeah, very, very easy Hell this week. And then going into the normal difficulties, guys, at least on the extreme, I actually made sure to check as well. And yeah, as you guys can see, it's just straight up Goddess team as well, and Light Elizabeth or the Elizabeth Hot Goddess team. So I was like, okay, we just go back in with the exact same team. We don't have to change teams, and we can go back in and try and get a good score on the extreme difficulty as well. So here we go, we hop in here, guys, and we're kind of going to be doing the same thing. There is a little bit a few differences between extreme and the Hell mode of Akumu, and the main one being is that on both phases you actually can AoE damage him, but you have to AoE kill him with the AoE damage. You can't kill him with a single target. So yeah, pretty much turn 1 here, I do the exact same thing as we did on the Hell difficulty. So we're going to buff up, we're going to AoE Light Liz, we're going to AoE Margaret, AoE Sariel, right? So we're just going to rip all the AoEs off the rip. And this was actually a bad idea because I didn't think my Goddess team was this strong. So as you guys see here, we actually do get the kill. And because of that, we actually do apply invincibility. What you want to do normally is you want to kill him while killing the side guys with your AoEs. So like if you push up an ultimate, if you do like a really strong rank 2 or rank 3 skill, that might be enough to actually kill him alongside these side guys as well. And that's pretty much what you're trying to do. This wasn't like the worst thing in the world here because we're still able to continue the fight. So what we do is we double buff here just to build up the Margaret basic stats. We're going to be doing the single target with Tarmiel right there, and then we merge Sariel just to push up his gauge as well. And so right here, guys, even if you do apply this invincibility, don't give up instantly because it's still going to be a really good score. You only, like, all you really have to keep doing from that point on is just keep building up your basic stats, and then from there you can move into the next phase and kind of deal with them, you know, there. It's not going to be too bad. So yeah, right here, he is doing this AoEs, you know, bearing in mind as well is that whenever Tarmiel takes damage, up to, I think it's 6 times, he can build up basic stats, if I'm not mistaken, or I think it's either 6 times or 5 times, but he does build up basic stats every time he gets hit, as long as he's recovering through his grace, right? So as long as you're doing that, you will be building up basic stats as well. But right there, we do the Sariel AoE, and that's going to finish him off, build up another Holy Relic stack on Sariel. Moving into the next phase here, guys, this is where we actually want to make sure that we kill with the Light Elizabeth ultimate. So I was like, okay, let's do the AoE with Sariel, single target ultimate with Sariel into the left guy, and then we're just going to follow up straight up with the Light Elizabeth ultimate because we don't want to kill both the side guys before we kill the actual main guy, right? So right there, we do the ultimate with Sariel, boom, we're gonna get another stack on his Holy Relic, we drop the Light Elizabeth ultimate, and boom, just gonna guaranteed get the kill at that point. So yeah, very, very easy, like, Hell and Extreme, guys. And as you guys will see here, the score you get is 11,000. So you don't have to do the rest of the video here, unless you really need to, right? So the rest of the video here I have for people that actually do need, you know, this, like, setup, right? If you're running Goddess team again. But you pretty much just run this entire team on every difficulty, guys. And you're not going to have too many issues. But, yeah, you know, pretty straightforward for at least, like, the Extreme or for the hard and normal, guys. You're just going to, you know, turn, like, kill him in 2 turns pretty much, right? Turn 1 you do your attacks and buff up, right? So we'll kind of skip over that. And then turn 2 here, after he does his attacks, you're gonna buff up again, you're gonna move cards, you're gonna use a card, and then you're gonna kill him. So that's pretty much the strat. That's the strat for the hard and the normal difficulties. Very, very easy, man. Full Goddess team really does get the job done, and it's such a, like, super, like, it's such a, like, easy team to use, you know? Yeah, AoE, boom, and that's gonna be the kill right there. So we move on, we get the rewards, right? And you can see I get a 4,900, which is still really good. So if you don't want to do extreme and you just want to do, like, normal and hard, you can actually do both of these and get your 6k this way. So it really does come up to you guys. So yeah, this is the normal difficulty now. So we do the exact same thing. We do these Sariel cards, we buff up, And then yeah, he's gonna do his AoEs, patience-ing, and then right here we're gonna do the exact same thing where we actually make sure that we do kill the boss here by just making sure we get all of the we proc the Liz passive. You always want to make sure you do that. So 6 cards total, and then you kill, right? So that's always what you want to do. So boom, boom, and that's going to be the kill right there. And that's going to be your normal difficulty as well, guys. Very, very simple. And just like that, you guys will see here 3,133 in the total rewards here, and the amount of score I got, it was a 14,200 hell and a 19,000 normal. So if you're putting this up for your guild, they're gonna be very surprised, you know what I'm saying? So definitely you know, do your best on this, guys, just to do it. But if you just want to do hell in extreme just for the rewards, feel free, man. I usually like to do that as well. But for you guys, I did the hard and the normal for the video. But yeah, man, these are the rewards as well, guys. And that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a good rest of your day.